So I was just going to make the ganache for my project, so I just wanted to share it with you people how I make ganache in the quickest possible way. And I always use the microwave method. I have never used the double boiler method, so I just wanted to show you that you can make in the quickest possible way ganache with the microwave, and it never fails me. So hopefully this time also it won't fail me, and you will see very good results. For that, here, as it's available in Pakistan, the Crave chocolate, I always use that one. And the dark chocolate I use the dark chocolate one for the ganache, especially when I have to cover my cake with ganache. For the fillings, I use the milk chocolate, and but the ratio I keep the same, because in the inner side when you have to fill the cake, so you need fluffier and lighter and the spreadable one. So I keep the same for the milk chocolate, the same ratio, and the ratio I use always is 100. For every 114 grams of dark chocolate, I use 60 grams of milk packed cream. That is easily available here. I have tried other creams, but they were not satisfying. The result was not satisfying. That's why I always use only the milk packed cream. So keeping in view the Pakistanis who are finding trouble, or they don't know which chocolate they should use that is economical, so now you can learn that this is highly economical and the result is very good. So what I am going to do, this is actually 8 recipes, and it's like 912 grams of dark chocolate, and this is 540 grams of milk packed cream, the simple cream, not the whipping cream. So what I do, I will just add it to the chocolate, and the chocolate comes in 2 kg slab. I always buy that, the 2 kg slab. So before taking it out of the packet, what I do, I take my kitchen mallet and I break it into chunks like you can see here. So now you have to mix it properly. And now I will pop it into my microwave for straight 2 minutes. Okay. After these 2 minutes, I will mix it thoroughly, and then after that I will take care of it that I don't exceed 30 seconds burst. So this is the only time I go straight, like for 2 minutes, but after that I won't. And why I have used the 2 minutes, the reason is that I'm using here 8 recipes. So if you have less recipes, then you have to go for not more than 1 minute for the first time. So after that you have to go for 30-second bursts. So just keep in mind that it depends highly on the recipes you are using. And for milk chocolate, you have to be very careful. For that you cannot go straight like 1 to 2 minutes. You have to like not more than 40 seconds for the first time, and then 30-second burst. So you will see the result. Okay. So now I will just mix it. Especially from the bottom, because mostly the heat is there in the center, so we have to spread that all over. Just keep on mixing till there are no strands of white cream. You can see there are still chunks there, so I will pop it again into the microwave for 30 seconds, because now at this stage it has absorbed lot of heat, so in the first go. So now only 30 seconds will do, otherwise you can burn your chocolate easily. And one more thing I would like to mention here, never use the glass bowls, only use the microwave safe bowls, the plastic ones, because the glass retains most of the heat and it can burn your chocolate easily. So avoid glass bowls. Now I will pop it again in the microwave for 30 more seconds. It is usually believed that the double boiler is the safest method. Yes, I agree, but I never found any trouble. I have always been doing this. I never like heated the cream separate and then spread it all over the chocolate and let it sit for 2 minutes. I really never did that, and my experience is always perfect. That's why I wanted to share my experience with you people, that doing that in the microwave, but in the best way. Like, you have to be careful about the timings that you put it in the microwave for. Like, for the first time there were 8 recipes, so it depends on the quantity and the timings that you use in the microwave. So you have to keep that in mind and you will never find any difficulty. You can see how smooth and silky the ganache is, and no hassle of double boiler and anything, and that's it. So you can see there are no lumps, no burning of the chocolate, and that's how we make our chocolate ganache at Ghetto Studio. Thanks for joining.